On the Configurations homepage, your default filter columns are Configuration Name, Product, Project, if we've assigned it internally, Status, Status Date and Time, which refers to the date and time the status was completed, your options, which you should be familiar with, Edit, Results, Copy, Delete, and History, Customer, which is referring to the dealer location, not the end customer, so your dealership or another dealer. And finally, the serial number for the configuration. If you don't like the default columns and want to change, for example, the customer column, which is currently set to dealer, and you would rather it show the end customer or your customer, click on Column Options, which you can find in the blue navigation bar up here. A box will appear with current display on the left and available choices on the right. Scroll down until you see My Customer. Click on it to highlight it, and then click the left pointing arrow to move it over to the current display column. To get rid of the default customer filter, simply click on it and then click on the right pointing arrow to move it over to the Available Choices column. You can also move the columns left or right so they appear in the order that works best for you. For example, you can shift My Customer from the last column on the right to the first column on the left by highlighting it and clicking the top arrow until it's at the top of the list, followed by Apply. So now you can see that My Customer appears on the far left, and we no longer see the customer column at all. This same process works for any filters you want to add, remove, or shift left or right. The last thing I want to show you is some specialty filter options. To start, click on the Filter Off tab. This will bring up a new Filters window. Select Filter On. Now, let's say you're a dealer and you have multiple locations and you'd like to filter your configurations based on a specific location. You would click on Customer and scroll down until you find the location you're looking for and click on it. Note, those of you with only one location will only see options All or None. So, for sake of this demonstration, let's change our focus from locations to time frame. Say you decide you only want to see all configurations generated in the last 10 days. You would go to the Within Last field and select 10 days. Make sure Save Filter is selected, Filter On is selected, and remember to click on Apply. You'll notice that the configurations list has been narrowed, so it's now only showing listings generated within the last 10 days as per your request. Along this line here, with Filter On selected, you'll see all the parameters you're filtering on. To turn off the filter, simply click the Filter On tab to change the setting from On to Off and click Apply. As you can see, the list returns to how it was.